down today. We ain't let Ice do that shit.
Oh, he
Ain't let Ice do nothing.
Yeah.
I tell you who didn't Game. You see Game's review of the album?
What he say?
Games review of what album?
J. Cole.
I'll still jump. I'll mix it up with you.
If somebody say something about Game he don't like enough,
He gonna want to fight. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? I hope y'all are having a great day. Listen to this. Today, we're diving into a clip where Joe Budden reacts to The Game, giving his take on J. Cole's album, The Fall Off. Hold up, because this one gets interesting. Let's get into the clip.
Down today. We ain't let Ice do that shit.
Oh, he
Ain't let Ice do nothing.
Yeah.
I tell you who didn't Game. You see Game's review of the album?
What he say?
Games review of what album?
J. Cole.
Oh man, where's that?
Of course you didn't.
No.
I just came out. I'm just my segue. Yeah. So
Good job, Mark.
Game broke down. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but he made a nice little thing. He went track by track. Some of the tracks we liked, he absolutely didn't. That we talked about last episode. 2-6, he gave 5 out of 10. Safety, he gave 4 out of 10. Run the Train, he gave 8 out of 10. Poor Thing, 9 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for Legacy. He loved Bronx Road Blues, 10 out of 10. But then he gave these criticisms like drum and bass, only 6 out of 10. Some of the tracks he said were too long. He was getting like rapperly, like the tone and cadence was off. This was. I just thought it was really interesting. The Let Out 4 out of 10. I thought it was interesting because I don't usually hear a lot of artists rate other artists and records like that with numbers. I mean, that's pretty hardcore. It's on his Instagram. I don't know. I mean, he was saying that out of love. He wasn't saying it with hate or he was saying like this is done respectfully. You know, I mean, I just love hip hop, but I just was surprised to hear artists.
He said a lot of that we said. I would have shortened this.
We taking him at his word.
Of course,
This
always.
is out of love.
Yeah,
Because he's on the list of people we absolutely believe.
Yeah.
As we
It's
said
like
last episode.
if he doesn't do that on a regular to a certain extent, it's like where'd that come from? Especially when we talking about being really about the ratings. It's like that's when you're full of love, you're not gonna be about things like cadence.
If he keeps it up, then
Well, he ends in here and says, next up, Don Toliver, which is an album I've been wanting to check out this weekend as well. Like,
I'm not mad at him.
Overall, he gave the album 7 out of 10.
He just opened his notepad and
like
track by track and wrote it out.
You don't like him doing that?
I hate him doing that.
Yeah, it's weird.
I absolutely hate him doing it.
Why?
I hate any active artist doing it.
Rapper to rapper, that's weird.
Explain why.
Well, I think there's a code with active artists.
Yep, I agree.
I think there's certain bylaws that you have to abide by as an active artist. If you have a relationship with this person, you can give them your real critique behind the scenes. When you do it publicly, it looks performative. 1, 2, MC critique is not going to be like any other critique. So you're putting this out for public consumption, and who is supposed to really understand this unless it's other MCs? 3, this could be thinly veiled as something else. We know Game is fly with Drake. We know there was rumblings of Drake snippets dropping on Cold Day, which y'all may not take nothing from. I do.
I take a lot from that. I ain't want to talk about it, but I take a lot from that.
So this is your man, and now you're talking about J. Cole, and you're talking about up next is Don Toliver. That means nothing to me. Don Toliver's album is amazing. So you're not going to get on there and say nothing overly critical about it. It's a great album.
But if you go on track by
That's not true, because he might get on Don Toliver and feel
I didn't like this
differently
record
about it. He might be like, this song's a
Then
4,
I'd be
this song's a
proven wrong.
5. Then yeah.
I'd be proven
So if
wrong.
he did it like that with the same scrutiny that he did this album, then he just might be on.
if he's on some shit now where it's, I got some time, I'm just breaking down albums that I'm listening to. And I started with this one. He went track by track and gave a pretty detailed
He
explanation.
gave some songs 10 out of 10.
Why he felt the way he did about it. I'm not mad at that, especially coming from a rapper.
Joe, when you
Because he hears things a little differently than the rest of us.
when you critiqued Views, or what was the big album from Drake that it's like it was Views, right?
It was Views.
Were you considered an active artist at that point?
I should have been toward retirement.
Okay.
I should have been toward retirement.
My thing with the Game doing it, I'm sorry,
No, go ahead.
is if he could take it back if another rapper does it without getting offended.
That was a large part of me retiring and sticking to it. Is there's a code. If I'm gonna sit here and speak about y'all like a critic, then the least I owe it to the Game is to not jump back in the dance.
That's true.
I'm sitting as an observer. I'm critiquing as an observer. I'm gonna be honest. It may offend some of y'all, but I'm no longer in the club.
That's logical.
And I'm gonna stay out the club.
That's logical.
See, I like the
go-
other side of that.
Me too.
Now when you
I
talk
like the other
every
side that-
day for a living about music, it
No, I'm
makes
talking about in the hit. I'm talking about like being still in it, like a almost like an active NBA player sitting there critiquing the game. I like that, and then I still got to get back on the court and lace them up.
See, but you shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't.
Why?
Because now it opens the door for every single game that you play
To be critiqued.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I'm with that though?
As
Game, real quick, it was as Game.
Mm-hmm.
He might be fine with anybody critiquing. He's been critiquing him anyway. So now, and if one of you rap decide to say something about me that I don't like, I'm gonna rap.
The Joe Budden podcast really highlights something important about the unwritten code between artists who are still active in the game, and I respect how they manage to give the game his flowers while still being honest about the potential risks that come with speaking on another artist's project.
I'll still jump. I'll mix it up with you.
If somebody says something about game he don't like enough,
He gonna want to
fight.
Yeah. And that's the point right there. That's why I just said, I hope that if somebody critiques him in the same manner in which he critiquing them,
But I
he don't take it personal.
I do think in a perfect world it would be nice to get a good unbiased opinion about music from another person who's actually in music. But I don't think, like you said, I don't think there's
They should retire so they
I don't
can
think
tell
there's
us.
a good, respectful way to do that.
When
So
Tom Brady retires, tell me all about Jordan Love, Dak Prescott. Give me your true opinion on they throwing form and all that. If you going to lace up next week,
I agree.
no,
I agree.
No,
Like when Romo and Tom Brady talk, I'll be like,
And in football,
I don't get it.
Basketball, they be trying to have a little more fake freedom, but they even dwindling down on that. In football, I assume that Travis Kelce is retiring soon because of how they talk on that podcast. Like, that says to me, oh, he ain't gonna just plan on doing that and doing that.
oh, that'd be reckless?
No, but they speak about other people's defensive schemes and game plans and coaches. Like, they really
So you don't like Draymond's podcast?
Draymond shouldn't be doing that. Draymond shouldn't be doing that. Draymond get on there and say everything about every team and every player. As a fan, I may think that is cool. As a player, I would absolutely hate that.
As a player, but when I get on the court against Draymond, I want to shut you up. As a player. And if I'm Draymond, come do it. If you can't shut me up, oh well, I'm still gonna keep talking.
Yeah, I think
I don't see the problem with that.
As the fan, I think the fan would love to be able to see this, so I hear that. But yes, I do think that there should be some code
The
of-
fan want to
Yes,
consume it all.
Yeah, the fan
fan
wants
want
to
it
hear
all.
the game
I'm
do
with
this
you on
because
that.
the game is the perfect person to do it. He can rap, he has great albums, so
Yeah.
yes. But if I'm in the sport and I'm in the game, I don't want to have the person that I essentially have to go back and forth with do that with me. I don't want to do that. I get it.
Yeah, we on opposite sides of that. I don't see nothing wrong with being a fan of something, critiquing it while you do it. I don't. Especially if I can put out high quality albums, I can.
It's tact and etiquette.
Yeah, I agree.
Some things have
But again,
have
he's
an
doing
etiquette
it.
to it.
You didn't read the review. He didn't shit on him. He's not doing this disrespectfully.
Says who? He didn't on him.
Look at the review.
You an active rapper. Don't call none of my songs a 4 out of 10.
That's true.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah. Okay, what if he's trying to approach his
Retirement.
his exit from music?
You about to drop a podcast?
Then you need to tell me that. Don't tell me.
I mean, cool.
No, my album ain't the way to announce your retirement.
Where did you shit?
I don't like.
I don't like that.
I don't want to say shit.
Yeah,
And if he was going to do that,
Let me say that. He didn't.
I don't like him soft launching with J. Cole. Like, did I miss something that he did it with before?
No.
Then maybe I'll change my.
Joe Budden weighed in on the game's public breakdown of J. Cole's album, The Fall Off, and you could hear both respect and hesitation in his voice. He admitted he found it interesting that the game went song by song, assigning numeric scores while pointing out what worked and what didn't on each record. Joe made it clear that Game didn't sound bitter or messy, but more like someone speaking from a genuine love of hip-hop with no hidden agenda. Still, Joe explained why the whole situation makes him uncomfortable when it's active artists critiquing other active artists. He believes there's a quiet understanding in the music world. When you're still dropping projects yourself, publicly grading another rapper's album can spark tension, confusion, or even unnecessary friction. Sure, fans might love seeing an insider dissect a project in detail, but from an artist's point of view, it can come off as strategic or risky, especially when business ties and industry relationships are involved. That's the conversation. Thanks for watching.